Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical version, but the television cut as well. Today we're going to be talking about Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby is a 1968 film which runs approximately 137 minutes and is written and directed by Roman Polanski. Now, he was responsible for Chinatown, The Tenant, and Carnage. This stars Mia Farrow as Rosemary Woodhouse. She was in The Purple Rose of Cairo, Dark Horse, and The Omen remake. John Cassavetes as Guy Woodhouse. He passed away on February 3rd, 1989, at the age of 59. He was in another Brian De Palma movie that we're going to be checking out called Fury, Love Streams, and The Dirty Dozen. And Ruth Gordon as Minnie Castevetz. She passed away on August 28th, 1985, at the age of 88. She was in Harold and Maude, The Trouble with Spies, and Every Which Way But Loose. Also the sequel, Any Which Way You Can. Now the budget on this is $2.3 million, and Mia Farrow actually does the vocals on the beginning track, which I had no idea. And it's definitely one of the creepiest songs ever. And the baby is actually due in June of '66, which is 666. Pretty creepy. Okay. Guy and Rosemary move into a new apartment building, which they absolutely fall in love with at first glance. And they get to know their neighbors, which happen to be older people who are kind of nosy and kind of acting like busybodies, but it seems that they mean well. Well, Rosemary's husband, Guy, is an actor, and his career is not doing that well. So, after a spike in his career, some weird things happen in order for him to get parts. Rosemary's kind of feeling left out. So, and they had been wanting to have kids, so Guy suggests that they have a baby. Actually, they want 3, but they wanted to get started. Weird things start to happen, and Rosemary's Baby is not exactly what it appears to be. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. There's not really much to this one. It's just subtle details. There's a lot I want to say about this one, and I know a lot of people have seen it, but in case there are people that haven't seen this film, which I'm sure there are a few, I'm not going to do spoilers. Just when you do watch this film, if you've never seen it before, there is a huge twist at the end, and there are actually more than one twist, because you find out some things that you didn't know towards the end of the film. And the second time you watch it, and the third time you watch it, you start noticing more and more things to kind of reinforce the twist. I guess that's how I put it without ruining everything. The acting is fantastic. Mia Farrow is gorgeous in this, up until the point where she cuts her hair. I am not a fan of the short haircut, but it is what it is. This is it's a very time-consuming film. 2 hours and 17 minutes is one of the longer movies that we've had to review on here for not only the Fangoria Challenge, but the Terror in the Isles Challenge. But this movie is so well paced, it goes by so quick, in my opinion. And it's very suspenseful. Even things that don't seem to matter make this movie really suspenseful. Again, fantastic movie. I do need to watch the remake. There was a remake TV series, and I bought it a while back. I don't think I ever took the wrapper off of it though. So yeah, I definitely need to check that out. For my relatable recommendation, I am going to recommend Proxy. Now, this is what they would call a spiritual sequel to Rosemary's Baby. It's not really a sequel, and that actually was a sequel to Rosemary's Baby called Look What's Happened to Rosemary's Baby. But that was a television film, and I did watch it when I was younger, but I don't really remember a lot of it. I've seen this. I haven't watched it since I bought it, but I have seen this. I believe I watched it on Netflix. This is also a long film, but very, very well done. Now, one of the things I was talking to Joe about when we were watching this film, this was almost seemed like the first classy horror film that I saw when I was younger. And I watched this on TV for years. I finally saw the uncut version maybe 10, 15 years ago because I would always watch it on TV when it came out and I never owned it. So it always seemed classy to me because, of course, I was watching the cut version, which eliminates the nudity. By the way, there's a body double for Mia Farrow in this one. It's pretty easy to tell, too. And just growing up watching slasher movies and low budget horror movies, yes, there are people who eventually become something, but not at the time. Now, in Rosemary's Baby, you have Ruth Gordon, you have Mia Farrow, of course, you have the director, Roman Polanski, John Cassavetes, who unfortunately died way too young. But these were people who were already semi established. And it's just a different type of horror film, in my opinion. So go ahead and check out Proxy. It's really good, really well done. Don't forget to check out Rosemary's Baby if you've never seen it. It's definitely a must watch. Also, check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a recommendation. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.